Hello everyone and welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological beasts, beings, and the like pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything, I do apologize in advance. And today I wanted to talk about this kind of mythological hybrid creature that comes from China. And I hope I pronounced this correctly, but this would be the Pixiu. And the Pixiu is a protector entity. And some of the things that it is said to protect are the souls of the dead, the Cheyenne, as well as the concept of feng shui. And they resemble these kind of large, strong winged lions because they have been around for over 2,000 years. And there are some deviations in descriptions, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But they're viewed as these kind of auspicious creatures, particularly for wealth. They feed upon gold, silver, and jewels. They have supposedly the capability of actually drawing wealth to themselves from all four directions in the world. They also, according to the Chinese zodiac, are supposed to be especially helpful for those having or going through a bad year. Now, the Pixiu have two different genders, sexes, as they say, and the female is called Pixiu. Hopefully I pronounced that one correctly. And they are described as having two antlers. The males, on the other hand, only have a singular antler, and they are called the Tainlu. Hopefully, again, pronouncing this close to being correct. But the females are thought to be the ones in particular to ward off evil, and they have an affinity to help people who are suffering. So they just are kind of almost compelled to give aid in that way. And they also are supposed to help chase away bad feng shui, and thus again are these protectors of people who are suffering from having bad feng shui. Now, as the story goes, the males, on the other hand, are the ones that are kind of more focused on the idea of wealth. And they try to chase and gather wealth and search for gold and any other kind of forms that wealth may take. Now, in these stories, it is said that the Pixiu often in these stories have some sort of master. And whomever their master may be, the males will go off, gather this wealth, and bring it back in their mouths to deliver it to their master. Whereupon, as soon as it is delivered to that household, the female will then be the one who protects and guards that kind of hoard of gold and jewels and whatever else, whatever form that wealth may take. Because of this, and again, this concept that the Pixiu are so intricately tied with the concept of wealth and being wealthy and trying to secure and gather that. It is said that if you have a statue of the Pixiu and you keep it in your home office, that statue is supposed to help prevent any wealth that you are earning, prevent it from dissipating and flowing away from you. So it kind of, again, the kind of idea of prosperity and gathering wealth to you. But as I mentioned, this particular creature has been around for a long, long time. There's over 2,000 years of lore about it. And so some of the earlier descriptions of the Pixiu describe it having some kind of head of a dragon or a dragon-like creature. Again, this body of this lion, and they have wings. Pretty much everybody says and can agree upon the fact they have wings. Males having one antler, females having two. Beyond that, they can be described as having these protruding eyes and sharp teeth. One particular sculpture of this creature had it depicted it having hooves, while though most others kind of have more like paws, as you would recognize them. And there are many, many, many references and images of them having split tails that hang low behind them. Now, in the Qing dynasty, these creatures started being depicted as being plump and round, a little more rotund, again reflecting the concept of wealth and good fortune, being these plumper creatures rather than these longer, slender depictions of them. Now, as far as the myths go, there's again a variety of different myths pertaining to them, and they range from the Pixiu being the youngest son of the Dragon King. There's another story that documents the Pixiu actually getting in trouble because it defecates on the floor of heaven, and then the Jade Emperor punishes the creature because of that. And so there are a lot of different stories. If you're interested, I advise you to check them out. I'm running out of time since I'm over 5 minutes, but they are known to also attack demons, and again, these kind of more these evil entities. And they're always known to protect and guard their masters. Even times after the master dies, they'll go and protect them in the afterlife as well. So these, again, protector spirits. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please post them in the comments below or reach out to me on any of my social media. And until next time, everyone, Skål.